Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Mark Moses Show podcast. As we're always broadcasting from the Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Take back control of your life. Yes, call them today. This is key. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. It's Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorneys. And joining me right now here on my show to kick off the week is a great man, the head basketball coach there at Florida Tech, Will Murphy. We got to talk about his team, and I'm very excited about this. He called me Friday. Yes, basketball camps will be back this summer. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm awesome, Mark. I appreciate you taking the time and having me on.
Now, all right, the season ended for you guys. Did you at least get a couple days off? Or was it straight into recruiting? Coach, have you gotten a day off?
No, and that's fine. So the calendar in basketball has totally changed. Used to recruiting was fall heavy, and now with the transfer portal, it's spring heavy. We're trying to do as much recruiting as we can in the fall and build this thing with freshmen. But from the second the season ends, the portal in Division II is already open. Until you finish your roster, you're on it. And we had 4 to sign. We've got 3 committed. We need to get 1 more, and then I could take a breath. I would love to come back on the show and talk about those guys,
Right.
but until they're all officially signed and cleared through compliance, I can't name drop them. But we got 1 more to get, and would love to be done at the end of the week, and then we could take a deep breath and maybe I'll go out and play a little golf.
Are you more comfortable now, 1 year in, when it comes to recruiting? Do you feel that way now?
Absolutely. Um, I was got the job on April 15th last year, and then we needed 9 to sign, and we were already operating a month after the portal opened. And this time we only needed 4, and I got to start just like everybody else, the day the portal opened. So, yeah, it was a huge advantage, much better situation this go around. Way more comfortable, understand the school way more. So, yeah, much less stress. I mean, still stress, but much less stress this time this year than I was last year.
Well, I saw also, I know you lost one of your assistants, went to North
Mhm.
Florida. What
He
happened there,
did.
Coach? You got to give us the
Well,
update.
yeah, it's his Zach Friesman. Great opportunity for him. His alma mater. Got to go back as assistant coach, North Florida. He and his wife actually both went to North Florida. So really, really happy for him. Replaced him with 2 people. We're excited for them both. Leo Alcaraz. He was director of ops at FDU up in New Jersey. Um, Really sharp. Will come down here and crush it and keep me organized and coach a little basketball. And then Marcus Montgomery. He was a graduate assistant at Longwood this past year. Really good Division III basketball career, and excited to get to work with him as well.
Okay, so we need one more player. One more. That's all he could tell
One,
me right now. One more.
one more, and then we'll get him signed, and we can talk about him.
Okay, but here's the thing. So we're now here into May. Is this off-season workout right now, or what happens to your players?
So it's one of the biggest differences between rules difference of how you use your players in Division I, Division II. Basically, the biggest difference is in Division II, you can't do summer workouts. Where in Division I, you keep them at your place all summer. You can work them out. So we worked out with our guys all spring. We stopped before finals week. This last week was finals week. We had graduation on Saturday, and then they go home. And I won't see them again on campus until August. So the summer is all about camps and recruiting right now for us.
I saw the photo you with some of your players for graduation, right? I know I saw it. Dude, it's great. It's one of those moments what I love is it's you with 2 very tall people.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's
No,
a
I'm not that. I'm not. I'm 5'11". I'm an average height guy, but in
yeah.
the realm of basketball, 5'11" is very, very short. And so when you're standing there next to 2'6" guys, they make you look pretty short.
How proud were you of those players getting up there at the podium like that?
No, we're really proud. We had 4 seniors. Um, Trey is in the NBA program, so he'll actually finish in the fall. So he'll stick around and he'll finish in the fall and he'll graduate at Christmas. Matt Delario graduated and he already went back to Philadelphia to start a job. So he missed graduation because he was starting work. And then the other two guys that stayed were Rab, who's from Konstantinos. We call him Rab. We all call him Rab from Greece, and then Xavier Ford Belton and X in particular put in a lot of work, this year to catch up on credits to be able to walk across that stage. So really proud of him.
That is very nice. Congratulations to everyone. I did that. Okay, if I could do this off the top of my head. What year is it? 26? Ooh. So I graduated 21 years ago from college, and I was on the 5-year plan. And I went up there.
Well, they're thinking, the NCAA is thinking about institutionalizing the 5-year plan. They're thinking about that. That's the plan now. Is everybody gets a 5-year plan?
5-year.
That's on the voting board.
Okay, were you on the 5-year plan, Coach? When you went?
I was not. I think my parents would have they would have lost their mind if I came to them about paying for another year of school.
Well, at least you're on record as saying it. I bet your parents very nice. I have.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is very exciting because it's been a long time, and I'm very happy you're bringing this back. Florida Tech basketball. You guys are going to have summer camps for local area kids. Tell us about it. What's going to be going on at the Clemente Center?
We're fired up about it. Effort to be a part of the community, to reach out, to reinvigorate a fan base, to bring new people in the fold. The way we look at it, we're Brevard County's team, we're Melbourne's team. Not just if you went to Florida Tech or your parents went to Florida Tech. We want to be the community's team, and so with that comes running camps. And we're doing it in a couple fashions. We're running some on campus, and those are the Florida Tech, men's basketball camps, and those are in June. So June 15th to 18th, Monday through Thursday, and depending on the age range, either morning or the afternoon. And then we're also running some at local community centers. And so because they're off campus, they can't be called the Florida Tech men's basketball camps. They're going to be run as Space Coast Hoops.
Okay.
So we're going to run those at local community centers, and those will be in July. And those will be all day. So they're a little bit different in the timing, but they're both put on by the Florida Tech men's basketball staff. We're going to be present. We're going to be working on skills, and most importantly, we're going to be working on having some fun playing the game.
All right. How are you going to be talking to these kids? Like, get back on defense? Are you going to be as hard as you are with your players?
No. Much more gentle. Much more gentle. We still won't let them. We won't let them walk over you. Sometimes little kids, they can try to walk over you. We're not going to let them walk over us, but we're going to be a little bit more gentle than we are with our team throughout the course of a game. But I mean, it's mostly at that age. It's mostly about having as good a time as you can playing the game and throwing a little bit of competition in there.
Okay, I know they show up, the kids, because I've been to basketball camps before. They all just want to shoot threes like Steph Curry, right?
Yeah.
Let's shoot that three, right? But are there other fundamentals like dribbling, rebounding, passing? Are those key as well?
Yeah. So we'll kind of structure the camps where we run through stations. So particularly at the start of each day. So you're getting an hour of, skill work, whether that be dribbling, passing, finishing around the rim, shooting, which everybody loves. And then we'll kind of break down and play some different, themed basketball games. And then we'll play, basketball 5-on-5 and 3-on-3 towards the end of each day. So yes, they will get some skill work. Shooting will be included. It won't all be shooting.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to give the people what they want. And if the kids
All
want to shoot the ball, they get to shoot the ball.
Here, I would show up and be like, all right, first off, no one's allowed to use an iPad for the next 90 minutes. Okay. Boo. No. We're going to play actual sports. It's going to be fun, kids. And then they'll like the 6'7" joke. You got to throw that in there. I don't know why. I still don't understand why kids love it. 6'7", got to do that all day. And then I challenge the kids to knock out the greatest basketball game. Not actual basketball. Do you like playing knockout as well with the kids?
I like playing knockout. Actually, I love dribble tag. You know dribble where you put. I love
No.
dribble tag too. Where
What is
you put
dribble?
it. So you put everybody in a confined space, like the 3-point arc, right? And everybody's got a dribble, and they got a ball, and you go around and you got to keep your dribble alive while trying to knock everybody else's ball outside the 3-point arc. And once you knock somebody's ball out, they're out. So you just keep playing until there's only one person left, and that person has gotten everybody out. That's one of my favorite camp games.
I've never played this
Well,
before.
you should come watch. It's a blast.
All right. I will work on this. That is awesome. I've never heard that. See, even I'm learning here on the show when it comes to basketball. I am.
Well, unfortunately, you're a little old to come to camp. You missed the age by just a little bit, but
Coach, I have.
We can figure something out.
Listen, you said you need one more player. I have eligibility if you need me. Okay, I could play. I'm like Dwayne Wade. Hey, once a week, I can give you 10 minutes a game, and I want a full guarantee contract. That's what I want. How can we get more details on the camps, Coach?
We got websites for both. The Florida Tech one is Florida Tech men's basketball .totalcamps.com. And so you can go on there and register. Once again, that's Florida Tech men's basketball .totalcamps.com. And then the Spaced Coast Hoops camps that will be run in July off campus at the community centers, that's called Spaced Coast Hoops.totalcamps.com. And so you can go on there. You can look around and decide what's the better fit for you. The Florida Tech camps will obviously be housed on campus in the Clemente Center where we play. And you can also reach out to our staff. Leo Alcaraz, and his email is L Alcaraz, and Alcaraz is ALCARAZ at FIT.edu. So any questions or information, shoot Leo an email and he'll get back with you.
All right. I will post all these links if you want more information on the camps, which are going to be fun. Here's what happens. So I come to the camp, I speak. Here's what happens every time. Guys, hey, I cover basketball. I do all levels of basketball. And then every kid, doesn't matter. They could be 5, 15, 25, doesn't matter. Who's better, Jordan or LeBron? Mark, what's your answer? Okay, every time. And then I say Jordan, and then they're like, well, you're an old geezer, Mark. That's why it's Jordan. That's what happened. Okay? Ooh, we love LeBron. So, what's it called? Coach, I appreciate coming on. I know you're a busy man and everything. I will link out everything for the camps, and good luck trying to get that final player for your roster. Okay?
Thanks, Mark. Talk to you soon.